Alternis versus Tricky forever.
I like the trailing off there.
Thank you. Yeah, that'll be good stuff. Good VOD.
Very good VOD.
But yeah, Alternis versus Tricky. Tricky making multiple upsets to get here. Beat me 3-2. Beat Money Mike 3-2. Really solid wins coming out from Tricky. I think it has helped that Tricky's kind of just settled on playing Snake.
Yeah, he kind of like went back and forth between like what, Junior, Snake, like a bunch of different characters.
Sora,
yeah.
Like Tricky can play like half the cast.
He can.
Like at a solid level, but I think the fact that he's been just going Snake now has been super helpful.
I think we're very similar types of players in which we play a lot of characters, but we do typically play better when we stick to like one or two characters mostly. What's
up, Nomad? The re-sub 23 months. Heck yeah, that's almost like a year and 11 months.
Nomad hasn't popped out in a minute.
Nomad, we've seen Nomad a few times here.
Has he?
Seen him, yeah, a couple times recently. Always getting top 8, killing it. Oh no, the SD. That's a 3-stock after an unfortunate SD. Moving on to game number 2 already. Your festivities last night. Sounds festive, I'm sure. Yeah,
I'm sure it was very festive.
We had a lot of like old school players here today, I feel. I mean, Viceroy was here. Thomas was here. Always good to see Thomas.
Viceroy and Thomas was both.
Yeah.
Thomas especially. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Abiotic was here.
Yeah, he doesn't always come.
Yeah. I feel like less often on Sundays here.
He's at almost every answer, though.
Yeah.
And there are some people that always are here that are like never at the answer either.
Yeah, I do think that there's part of it. Like part of it is like I'm gonna pick the tournament that I like more or that whatever, and then part of it is people just being like, what is the day that I'm off?
Yeah. I think that's what it is for most people.
It does split it because like when there's one tournament in a city, people will take off that day, make sure that they're not working, and then when more than one tournament, like the more tournaments, then it just starts to split the crowd. But we're still seeing good stuff across the board from all the tournaments.
Yeah, definitely.
Not enough to KO, but this is looking really good again for Alternis.
Pretty good at this matchup. I wonder if he's like played unlucky, maybe.
I'm sure he's got some unlucky. I'm sure there's Waluigi.
A Waluigi, yeah.
Might be some more snakes up there that I'm not quite sure, but.
Oh, he's trying to get that fallen up here. He loves that. I mean, I don't blame him.
Oh, like what in the heck?
Yeah, he just sniped Cypher. If you just break Cypher and nothing else, Snake just falls. You can't do anything.
Interesting. You know, I didn't know that.
Probably because Diddy doesn't really have any moves that do that. Actually,
I could probably
side B kick does it pretty well.
Maybe. I would have to do Luigi Killer, I think, which is like where you side B kick at the ledge just under it, and then you like can grab it.
Yeah, like coming from the left to the, to the right. I like, yeah.
But yeah, otherwise it would leave you. As soon as you kick, you can't really do anything other than air dodge.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying like into the stage, like jump out.
Yeah.
Kick into the stage, jump.
You could, yeah. I mean, I could. One could. We got a complete switch here. This is Roy versus Sora now.
Interesting.
I assume Alternis just feels like he's ahead enough that he could practice a different character.
Probably.
Try something else, see how it goes.
I think Alternis just likes playing different characters, but dang, this Sora from Tricky.
No, Tricky for sure has... Tricky has all these characters.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't understand Sora. That's like one of my worst. I cannot play that character. It's way too floaty.
Oh
This
my
combo
god.
tree doesn't make much sense to me either. I don't
No,
get it.
I agree. I feel like Sora to me feels like one that I could play if I like only played him,
Yeah.
but
I don't want to only play Sora. That would be
No.
way too boring.
I mean, I think it also depends on what games you have connections with too. Like I have no connection with Kingdom Hearts, so
To be fair though, I don't really have connection with like any games aside from like
okay,
Mario,
sure.
and maybe Pokemon as well. But that doesn't factor into who I play. It's how fun they are to play. Which
Okay.
puts Sora at like the bottom.
That makes sense. I mean, there are for sure a lot of characters that I really like the games that I don't play whatsoever, but I think it'd be a harder ask for me to be like, oh, I'm now a Sora main,
Yeah, and I
when
mean,
I just do not care at all
a
about
lot
Kingdom
of
Hearts.
Sora players are like diehard Kingdom Hearts fans. Like if you're playing
Yeah.
Sora, you probably love Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, very similar, like Banjo-Kazooie. It's very rare that somebody picks up and really wants to learn Banjo-Kazooie
Yep,
if they've
without
never played
loving
those
Banjo.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's probably one thing that prevents me from playing Steve at all. Like, I don't necessarily care if I'm playing a character that's boring to play,
Yeah.
but like Minecraft Steve, like I just can't do that.
I mean, I grew up with Minecraft. I love Minecraft, but Steve isn't really like a character you're connected to. I don't know.
Who? Oh, even
Steve.
if you play Minecraft?
Yeah, even if you play I mean, I
Yeah.
guess some of the stuff is cool, like blocks. Oh, this is like Minecraft. Wow.
Yeah, like I'm playing Minecraft, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe for like casuals, but like once you get into any level aside from that, you're just playing him because he's good. I feel like Joker is like most people who play Joker either like or have played Persona,
Okay.
and I've just never played Persona.
No, I mean, it's a game that I'd be interested to try because I've never played Persona, and that's not usually my type of game.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid to start a game that takes 1,000 billion hours to
Yeah,
complete.
see, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I have the time because I've heard. Oh wow,
Yeah.
tricky.
This is I mean, I think we might just end up seeing a game 5 with Terry come back out, and then we'll get to see maybe Terry versus Sora. See how that
This would
goes.
be
But-
the second time today that counterpicking Alternis has like led to a game 5.
Yeah. Nomad says, Joker is so fun to play. I will never play Persona though. Yep. So true.
Yep.
I even bought like Dragon Quest 11 on the Switch. I bought a used copy from here actually. We're live at Dawnstar Video Games and Arcade. And I saw a used copy and was like, oh yeah, I'll play that. And then I've had that for like 3 years. And I've had it so long that Dawnstar was in the other location. I have
Oh,
not
wow.
put it in my Switch a single time. But you know, maybe one day in the year 2040, when the world is on fire and there's not-
Exactly.
I'll be like, what do I have on that Switch that I haven't played?
I mean, Switch 5 is going to be out by that point.
Yeah. That is true.
So after, I know this is like far in the future, but after Switch 2, do you think they go completely new console direction, or do they go for like a Switch 3?
It depends on how well the Switch 2 does. It just completely depends on the sales numbers. I think Switch 2 is going to do good, and I think they're going to keep doing it. But I was really hoping for a console version. I would really like to see like a
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch, like they do the Lite. I would like to see like a Nintendo Switch Home or something.
Yeah.
And like,
Honestly, I'd like it if the main version was the home and then they had like a solid portable as well that modeled like the Switch.
oh, I mean, I agree with that too. I don't use the portable thing on the Switch like at all, but
Like having a PC and Steam Deck, like kind of like that, but like with Switch games.
No, I agree. I'm with you. But I would like to see at least a version like that. It doesn't even have to have different specs. Like, it could be the same. It just maybe it would have something different, like more ports or something on it. I don't know.
And this is going game 5.
Yeah. This is
Nomad
what I was.
says, one day I think VR will become mainstream and will be good enough to be the main gimmick for new consoles.
I could see that.
I mean, maybe.
Though I do have a MetaQuest 2, and that thing makes me sick after like 15 minutes.
My dad has a MetaQuest 2 and he plays it all the time.
Does he really?
He like loves. There's a fishing game he has that he plays all the time. He played Myst and Riven.
I played Myst on my.
Yeah.
No, wait. So I played through Myst like as a kid
Yeah.
and couldn't do it at all. And then I played through the like remaster that came out like 4 or 5 years ago
Yeah.
on just consoles. And then when I got the MetaQuest 2, I bought Myst just because I wanted to like try it.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I have already beaten Myst before, I still
My dad did it too. Yeah,
I
he had
still
already beaten it.
couldn't figure out how to get it like how to get started again. You know what I mean? Like I was just running around the island for like 20 minutes, and then I'm like, I'm kind of sick, and I don't remember how to turn this dang tower. Like, yeah, I don't know. I bought it mostly for Resident Evil 4.
That's
and
fair.
I've done the village fight, and I feel like I've done everything I need to do.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad did it when he was like in his 20s. He'd beaten the game like when it was first a like laptop game.
Yeah.
And then he saw it was on like the MetaQuest. He's like, that's the first thing he wanted to play.
I mean, there was something about like loading it up and being on like the island.
Yeah.
And just being like, oh shit, I'm on the island. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, I think VR warrants itself or like lends itself to very good like puzzle type games.
yeah. No, for sure. I mean, even just being in places. Resident Evil 4, one of the best things about the VR was just starting it out and like being like, oh, I'm in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Great.
That does sound cool.
And then as I start to play it, I'm like, oh wait, I have to actually play this though. All right, this is still Alternis favor, but you know, there's a world.
Dead, yeah. I mean, Sora has 0 to deaths. And like really bad situations, good advantage on Terry, good edge guarding, so it's not over, but Alternis usually does well with this much momentum.
Yeah. Rough spot right now.
Definitely. Good parry there from Alternis.
I think Tricky's spending too much time just like right on top of Terry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter where Tricky's gonna be at that point. As mentioned, auto turnaround.
Because like
from Mizuke.
you can get your combo started off a disjoint. You shouldn't be right on top of him ever.
No.
Especially when you have something as good at a shield as like Sora Nair.
Oh, we got over 100%. Just
he could have smashed that, I think.
yeah, just Buster Wolf out of ledge. Oh, timing not quite right, but okay. Last stock, 88%, still doable. Good counter.
Oh.
Does that kill? No,
No,
not
he's
quite.
alive. One more will kill though.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Alternis will be looking for something like that.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, yeah, looking for those jabs. I mean, when you're playing, oh god, just so close. Just so close, did it again. Keeps rolling right in. There it is.
Yeah. Just a random burst option. Terry is good at throwing those out.
Alternis taking it 3-2. Stopping the tricky forever 3-2 streak.